Thank God you could make it today. I was like sweating, biting my nails off, just in fear that you might not have been able to. It gets so busy around this time of year, but I had to give you your present, of course, and I need to make sure that you're able to open it, like, you know, whenever you want, really, but I just didn't want to have to give it to you after the holidays. So yeah, anyways, I've got your Ginormica present right in front of me. Let me give that to you. Just set it down right here, and you can't forget it. You cannot leave without that present, okay? I picked it out very special just for you. But I know today I called you over here mostly because your middle part is just a little bit wonky, and it just goes all the way back, and it's not quite working for you. And I also figured that we could do a little lice check while we're doing the scalp check. Not really just about lice, it could be about dandruff, all that kind of stuff. But I know it's relaxing, and I think we all need a little something around this time of year. It can be very stressful, especially having to see extended family. It can be a lot. Okay, and let's okay, just got my chopsticks. And I have a few other tools as well. But I thought it might be fun to start with chopsticks. And I'll be showing you a little demonstration on ours truly Lecter. Alright, so we're just going to be parting the hair so we can take a look at the scalp. And I'll be using the chopsticks. Just be able to really do that and get in there and make sure nothing crazy is going on. And yeah, let's put him down. So let's get started on you. Actually, your scalp looks really healthy. Yeah, have you been changing your routine at all? What about drinking water? I know sometimes you struggle with dry skin when you don't. Get enough water? I'm the same, yeah. Oh, that's good then. Glad you're making a habit of it. It can be quite difficult to get into that habit, but truly life-changing once you're able to be there. If you guys like to watch gaming on Twitch at all, be sure to check out my Twitch. It's just Moth Country, and I would really appreciate to see you there. I'm live on Wednesdays and Fridays. We're playing all sorts of games, hanging out and chilling. You can also join my Discord to be able to know when I'm live, and yeah, I'd love to see you there. So I'm very proud of you. Yeah, well, you know, I didn't think you'd have any lice, and I'm not seeing any. But you never know. When I was a kid, sometimes I would take other people's lice and put it in my own hair, just so then someone had to do a lice check on me. Sometimes we just do things like that, and who knows, maybe you were doing that, so. But I'll give you a lice check whether you have lice or whether you don't have lice. You just have to ask me, and I'll do it for you. I'm happy to help my friends, whether it's real or fake. I can roleplay. I was a warrior cat back in the day, so I know. I don't think I do. Okay. Let's just begin fixing the middle part here. Going all the way back. Looking good. Okay. And back again, just grabbing, oops. Just grabbing a few of these pieces that like to be stubborn and try and get them to lay flat. Part. Line it up with your nose and just, there can be really stubborny hairs, yeah. Line it up with your nose and kind of go like that. Just to part it. Looks good. Okay, let's put away these. Where am I putting them away though? Down here. Next up, I have this comb, and I'm just gonna be once again using it to try and get these stubborn hairs, because I just see like just see like 3 hairs that are just still out of place. They're just not wanting to cooperate, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer here. Roll in my sleeves a little bit. I'm so freezing, by the way. I know the heat is on in this building, but like, I don't know what it is, but I'm always cold, especially these days, I feel like. Anyways, I guess it's a good thing you don't have lice, because I would have probably just given myself lice. But I'm not seeing any dandruff either. Your scalp looks quite healthy. And your little baby hairs are growing quite nice, huh? Yeah, look at that. Let me just smooth them out. Let them lay flat on your head a little bit. And yeah, you have a little bit of a cowlick. Just right there. If I just smooth them out with my finger, I think. Yeah, you just have a few flyaways. Let me actually just grab. Got this product. It smells really good too. It's technically a body mousse, but it's got coconut oil, which is good for the hair, and it smells incredible. You don't need too much. Love this stuff. Let me just put it down over here. Just smooth out some of the hairs. Gosh, I love this stuff. Okay, let me just use a little bit of it to smooth out your baby hairs. Stay as still as you can for me. Sideburns as well. Look at those behind the ears a little bit. Just let them get out of the way. Okay. Now I shall contour your. Oh, that stuff. It smells so good. It says it's Deserted Island. Totally to die for Cocoa Supreme Body Mousse. I don't know what the scent is supposed to be, but it's incredible. It's like vanilla-y, dessert-y. Wait. Does it say deserted, or like, is it like, how do you spell dessert and how do you spell dessert? Like desert. How do you spell desert and how do you spell dessert? And is deserted the same as like a deserted? Wait. Because this is D-E-S-S-E-R-T-E-D Deserted Island. But is it like a dessert? Like you eat it? Like a cake or something? It's called cake. Okay, anyways, it smells really good. It smells like a dessert. Okay, anyways, I didn't realize that was a pun. I think it is a pun though. Anyways. Let's line this up right to the center. Just want to really take my time and go all the way back and just brush this out. Okay. And just take it. Smooth out any little hairs. Brush it out again. Just trying to get it to lay as flat as we can, because you do have a few strands that like to stick up and then they go flying. But if we can just It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna keep using this tool, but first I got my... Where did this feather come from? It just came out of my bag that I keep all my stuff in. I just don't know where this feather came from. Does it look like a chicken feather to you? Do you think a goth chicken was looking through my stuff? I've always been scared that something would steal my scalp tools, but I didn't expect it to be a goth chicken. Anyways, I'm suspicious of this. I need to like hire a private detective or something. I've got a light pen. I'm not going to shine this in your eyes, but I am going to look at the scalp with it, okay? So let me just go. Okay. You can close your eyes at this point if you don't want me to directly blind you, because I don't really want that to happen either. I'm just taking the pen now. Just taking a look at the scalp, and just trying to look at the hairline and then also the parted scalp line, this little part right here, you know? Kind of just going like that, if that makes sense. So let me just take another look. Your hair looks very healthy. It doesn't look sunburnt. Like your scalp, sorry. Not seeing any dry skin or anything. And the hair follicles look really healthy as well, which is quite good. And you might feel this just lightly grazing your scalp from the front all the way to the back towards the crown, top of the head, and you might just feel this lightly tickling your scalp. Is there any points that feel uncomfortable when I touch with the light pen or any of my tools? These should all feel very relaxing and gentle. So if there is any areas that feel almost like the hair is being pulled on, I'd like to take a look at that. Generally, that just means that the scalp is dirty and there's just like oil and dirt surrounding the follicle. So as the follicle moves, it's just kind of irritating it. Maybe, I don't actually know. I just made that up. But that sounds smart, right? Because I found that whenever I have this happen to me, my hair's dirty. Or my hair's been in a ponytail all day. I don't know, actually. I don't know anything. But I think that your hair looks good though. Sorry, my eyes are really dry. My eyes are so dry in the wintertime. I was at a show the other day, like a performance show. People were performing on a stage. And literally at intermission, I was with my eye drops because of how dry my eyes get, and I forgot to put eye drops in this morning. But also I probably could be drinking more water. I just don't like the way water tastes, you know? I wish it tasted good. I wish it tasted like Dr. Pepper Zero, or I wish it tasted like juice or something, but it doesn't. Okay, let's turn this off. Anyways, you're doing great, by the way. Oh, I wanted to show you something before we continue with the blah blah blah. What's that called? A comb. Before we continue with the rat tail comb, the sharp part of it. You know what I'm missing? I had a rat tail comb, but it had a metal part, which would have been so nice. I like the way metal feels against the scalp, the hairline and stuff, because I find that it feels cold. And I just find that when you part the hair with a metal thing, and you go, it feels so nice. The plastic feels nice too, though. You know? Anyways, I wanted to show you something. I do get easily distracted. Apologies. This is something I got for Christmas. And I technically already have one. So I think I'm going to keep this one in the box. But if you like any of these figurines, let me know and I'll just give it to you. But I'm still so happy to have extras. And I could also paint on them. I could do like a custom short hair, custom Dachshund, custom wiener dog. What do they call these? The crawling cat? Something like that, I forget. And that's a Dalmatian. Paint jobs are all incredible. They all look amazing. And just look how cute they are. And I love the container that they come into. It's like a little park. Anyways. If you want any of these, let me know. But I'm just so excited to have them. I love Littlest Pet Shop so much. And I like this box because it looks like a purse, and I think that that's quite cool. And yeah, anyways, I love my collection. These are the main things that I collect. And I know it's weird to have a collection of just plastic and why does it matter, but in my dream world, in the dream world that exists in my brain, I have a room full of LPSs lined on a shelf, all playable. I can pose them and decorate them. And front and center, I have the Comic-Con short hair cat and the one prototype. What's that dog called? I can't remember. But I have a prototype and I have every rare pet in the world. And I'm rich and I'm awesome and everybody's jealous of me. That's my dream life. Anyways. Sorry, I just wanted to tell you about that because I was excited. And me and Lecter, we shall rule the world together, me and him. We shall do great things, shouldn't we? Shall we? Shan't we? Anyways. Okay, let's continue with your stuff. Don't need to waste all your time. Where am I going to put this? I'm going to put him right there. Okay. Let's just continue here all the way back. And brushing and smoothing it out. Just need to line it up. And get those stubborn hairs. And pull them. Just like that. And I'm just going to kind of try and pick hairs. Pull. Lift one at a time. To get them to go where they need to go. Because they don't really want to stay out, do they? Stay smoothed. They just kind of want to... But it's okay. I mean, ultimately, you can have a quirky middle part. I support you. I support you. My middle part is generally never even centered. I won't lie. I tend to, just not care enough. Anyways. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were just going to line that up with your nose. And slowly go back. Lift up and part them. Oops. I am bonking you. And parting that. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in now. Okay, I've got this pen. Don't worry, I will not be putting ink on your scalp because this pen doesn't work, see? Doesn't really, okay, it works a little bit, but like barely. That's fine. Shouldn't get any ink on your scalp, so let's just go back. Now this will feel slightly cold because of the metal tip. And go fixing just like that. Although I guess if your nose was all the way over here, that wouldn't work out too well, huh? Just gotta find the center of your face. Center of the hairline. Okay, it did get a little bit of pen, so maybe I shouldn't use this, actually. That's a bad idea. But I've got this little ball tool. This one is, it's not, oh, it is a little cold actually, so it will feel a little cold on your scalp. I like this tool a lot though. But it's not a fine point, it is a little ball. But we'll do it again. See if this works well enough. We're sort of experimenting now. See, this end will not work. No, that's way too thick. Just go back. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this tool. I've got a paintbrush, maybe that'll work. Looks too thick. I think if I use this end, yeah, it might be too flimsy. I have this tool. It's a little crooked. Should still work. Or I could do this side actually. This side's not crooked. And it's a little sharp, but it's not too bad. Let's just try. And across the scalp all the way down. Just like that. So let's just grab a few of those tiny hairs that just never want to cooperate. There we go. Pull on that hair so we separate them. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's perfect all the way across, all the way down. Okay, I think you're all done. So, we fixed your part. I gave you my present. I showed you the thing that I got that I wanted to show you. I think we're finished here, so I will let you go. But yeah, thank you for showing up. I'm so happy that we're friends and that we have this little community together where we can all help each other, and I hope that you were able to relax, and I hope that your middle part stays fixed because you look great. Okay, I'll see you around. Goodbye.